Hey, hello everyone, and welcome back once again to Strategic Mind Blitzkrieg. This is a special bonus episode brought to you by my Patreon supporter, Boonerau. And with that said, we'll continue along and wrap this mission up. I do want to be mindful. We don't have that many turns left, and I'll have to manage my forces getting up here, but also getting to the island. So, and units like these paratroopers, they might be, better off going to an airfield pretty soon to start launching. Given that we have only 7 turns remaining. And that's pretty unfortunate. So only 3. Well, sweet. They have the recoilless gun, which I think is pretty good. Flamethrowers are also nice. But I think... No, this is heavy equipment. Yeah. And whereas the recoilless gun does not. How about this one? The 105mm is also not a heavy gun. And increases soft attack by 1 more. So let's actually acquire this. And they're already at full strength. I'll get them started. I guess in this case I'll just have to use Rudel, which is obviously not the most amazing, but otherwise I cannot get this artillery through. And I want to start working up the supplies over to the north, so at that point we kinda don't really have a choice. Wow, really? They still took a hit, huh? Okay, well, didn't expect that. Huh. Okay. That's quite something. I'll have to stay out of range of that artillery, at least with the recon. So next turn it's gonna be night. Do you have overrun? Yeah, you do. Quite important here. These guys are pioneers. And they have me getting another airfield. I think for these, well, let's actually work on this here first, this baby. Because I imagine they'll fall pretty quickly. In all honesty, I kind of want to send these pioneers back so they can start flying as well. The thing is that these guys are already pretty good. They probably have double attack here. So or not. Right, I can use the tactical bomber once. This will stay at 6. And the goal here is to now grab the harbor to provide a supply for my my battleships. Hull engine main gun. Ultimately then 12. Damage will be spared. 1, 2, 3, 4. The thing is, we kind of know where those other ships are, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
My people confiscated the sword from the Knights of the Order. The relic is already on the way to Berlin. Expect to be hearing from the Führer soon.
I hope it was worth it.
My God! What an incredible gift you've sent me, Halda! A gift fit for the ruler of the 1,000-year Reich! This sword will become the first item of a great collection. I've gotten the nation's best historians and art connoisseurs on this issue. They will compile you a list for further treasure hunts.
Why, Canaris, you helpful fellow.
What a helpful fellow indeed. I do want to be careful. So, despite me now getting this, I still feel unsafe. And I think what I want to do is they should be fine for now. Okay, we still have this one infantry here. Can I kill it this way? Not yet. That would still be beneficial because then the supplies can come from here and then move further up. So I am rather inclined to do that. It also doesn't matter how I bomb these. Because it's not an actual problematic hex, like an actual city hex or something. So I can just go in there. Maybe I can actually weaken them further. I'll just use the bombers. And it's great that they are treated there to some extent. Gives them a little bit more experience. Yeah. Those that 3 damage will not really matter that much, I think. Supplies are looking like they're going in here. I guess they are. So let's take a look. Yes, they are. Nice. Have to be somewhat careful though. But it seems like at least this is safe. Alright, good enough. These are pioneers, so it's also fine for them to keep moving forward towards this hex. Now the supplies run all the way up there. That's a pretty good thing. Now, you're pioneers, so let's get them up here. As Fallschirm, they have to move back. Next turn I'll get them out and start flying. I can actually go here. Okay, so what air units do I have left in this area? Probably not a lot. Most of them will have been used. Let's move in here, because that's safe. Then I kill them. There is... yeah, let's move there. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they can go in here and then shoot pretty far. That will be somewhat unfortunate. Well, I do still have one more pioneers here, even after those Fallstream are gone. And there's also the Stug. I'm inclined to keep that Stug there while moving forward with the recon now. Okay, so that's generally the infantry here, or the forces on the island. What kind of equipment do you have? Ammunition and flamethrower. Those are not amazing. What I actually think is probably a good outcome for these guys is to go and land here, and afterwards move there, like then start flying. They'll they'll have more movement that way. But they're not even on a hex where I can land either way. So doesn't actually matter. You're right on the wrong hex though. That's too bad. But to start flying already, I think that's a pretty good idea. So out here, now, all of this, at the very least, yeah, let's activate Afterburner, because it gives more defense this way. I know that's not super amazing. Alright. That should be it. No, it's not. If they've already attacked, it's hardly worth it, but for you to keep moving, I guess that's okay. They might still be useful in some way, and then I at the very like for lowering entrenchments. So I still want them to get closer. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. So, destroyer. That's one of the battleships. Not sure what also fired on them, but seems like the game is getting a little bit weird with some of the enemy units. Alright, now ideally I'll also take these to get the to turn the supplies to the next level, but I do generally like making the somewhat easier choices first. Okay, this is the Pioneers and this is the Fallschirm. So the Fallschirm has to go up here. No other airfield that's actually within walking reach. Now, going after destroyer is not going to be much use, but we know that they have another battleship there. So I guess it'll be worth it to move these guys back so they can move up on the next turn to attack those next ones. There's your Overwatch. Is it worth the 5? Probably not. Let's start with this. My sound is way too loud, I think. Indeed it was, so... It's a good thing to turn off like that. Now... The AA is most likely to be a nuisance. They do get their supplies from this, but it doesn't stretch out further south. So by taking this, I've effectively blocked off support for most of their units, while I'll soon be giving it to my own. My units also need supplies, so they've attacked there. I'm at 22 and I'll go to 54 next turn. So in reality I can't actually attack a second time with the artillery. This is a core non-core, it's a core unit. Well, then I'll be fine giving him the 105. And I cannot actually repair them. I mean, technically I can. That would waste another turn, and it's not a good idea, I think. so those have been weakened, and I can probably take them down on the next turn. Let's get you back in supply. This is also still a bit of a struggle there. Let's keep that ammunition. Great. They can't fly this turn, but still. I think it's unlikely they'll see those units there. They just drove there this turn. They just started flying this turn. No, that's actually totally not worth it. And now I wasted 3 points on that, but yeah, well. It's not the end of the world. Okay, that AA is taken down, so I can now somewhat going after this. Without too much trouble. Same here. I have no clue what it is, but at the very least we'll lower their entrenchments and okay, so this bomber or this artillery, it's even better. You're also pioneers. Huh. Not too keen on taking any damage yet. Okay, there's no place for you guys. But they can still gain some experience going after that thing. Yeah, let's actually do it with one of them, because this way you can go here. Already take it this turn, which I think is pretty important. Then go here to maintain potential supplies. This one is a bit tricky. I don't think they'll see those ships. Now, let's see. Let's just say that I will get supplies from this. How far does it reach from this one, for example? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hexes ahead. So for you, I would say it's the same. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like there. 15, 30. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No clue what happened down there. Wow. Really? Man, that's with just 8 heart attack, they were still able to damage this. Wow. That's pretty harsh. Did reveal another battleship, kind of like. I'm not happy with this weather. It is again quite bad. Yeah. That's weird, they can't do it this way. No, okay. Ah, that's silly. Well, let's see though. So, in order to start clearing things, especially on this side, so I can start getting supplies through here. You have no ability to attack at that point. That's disappointing. Well, ideally I will not use the artillery for guys like those, but the thing is you never know, really. Okay, that's another AA down. They regained ammo by getting close to that. Also unfortunate. But seems like this was pretty decent. That gives them an overrun. Obviously. But they will be unlikely to provide fire support after that. Because I have a sensation supplies don't actually reach up there, and they don't. That allows me to go after the Matilda. And now that all the anti-air in this area has been disabled, there is one other thing that I want to start doing. First of all, I'm not too worried about most of the defenses on the island anymore. That's really not that big of an issue. So okay, there we go. These all land. Now, I cannot get to this furthest area yet. Let's start by going after the infantry here, because I think once again this really is about supplies and the need to get them in there. Alright, apparently I do have to do a double attack.